Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, good morning in some part of the world where people are just waking up right now, especially if you're in the west coast of North America, whether you are in Vancouver, whether you are in California. I'm saying hello to you guys from Marquisius TV. I am late with the scoring report for vlog number 8. However, I just wanted to make sure that I keep up with the episode that I'm running for the next 9 months on the Tubi, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook. Well, somebody told me to do it on WhatsApp, but I'm like, not feeling it, but I'll drop a few things on there to keep you guys posted. But let's get straight to the results. Before I do, I would like to give a special dedication, a special thanks to three players. I would like to thank number one, Donnarumma. Felicitaciones, signore Donnarumma. Gianluigi Buffon student, a student of the great Dino Zoff. I know some of you guys are young. You're like, who is Dino Zoff? Well, when I was a kid, my father, who was a big fan of Napoli, when I was a kid, my father introduced me to the old videotape of Dino Zoff. Dino Zoff was the one of the most elite goalkeepers back in the 70s and the 80s. That was before the Gianluca Pagliuca, Angelo Peruzzi days, Francesco Toldo. Buffon at that time was a kid studying how to be a goalkeeper in Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. And Gianluigi Donnarumma become the second Italian goalkeeper, or the third, Dino Zoff, Buffon, and then Donnarumma. So felicitations Donnarumma, great job for winning the Yashin Gold Glove Award for 2024 and 25. And at number two, I would like to thank Lamine Yamal, my player, Barcelona all day, for landing the Kappa for a second time. I know people are disappointed did not get the golden ball, but it's okay. The Ballon d'Or will come as long as you keep your head in the game, you focus. I mean, you blessed with talent. Only thing that can distract you is if you follow the footstep of Neymar. I know a lot of you guys will be pissed. We don't mean to insult people when we do these videos. It's just that Neymar is not my cup of tea. As a kid, growing up in a Haitian household, an Ivorian household, basically I was made to become a Seleção fan at the age of 4 when I started to watch the old Brazil, the Socrates, Jairzinho, all these guys. Respect to Coach Zagallo, all these guys. Neymar deviated from that. As you guys can see, in the last 30 years, of all the Brazilian talents that we've had, from Romario to Ronaldo to Bebeto to Cafu, Dunga, Aldair, Juan, all these guys came in. Kaká won Ballon d'Or. Ronaldinho. Neymar did not win the Ballon d'Or. Yes, he played in the Messi and Ronaldo era, but the thing is, you have let Brazil down. And you have let fans like me down who support La Seleção. So, Lamine Yamal, just follow the course that's been set for you by the great Almighty Allah, and just do your thing. Don't don't listen to the naysayers or people try to like boost you up and fill your head with nonsense. Oh, no. Just keep your head down, do your thing, and you'll be fine. We believe in you. For the next 5 to 10 years, I expect Lamine Yamal to win at least 4 or 5 Ballon d'Or. It's just I'm making a prediction, and I cross my fingers that he does so. And at number one, well, I would like to thank the Republic of Congo, the Republic of Frankia. I would like to thank Coach Luis Enrique, again, another gift from Barcelona, for transforming Ousmane Dembele into a proper striker. This is the man right here, the man of the hour. Ousmane Dembele, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Ballon d'Or winner of 2025. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I was looking at the record for the Ballon d'Or. As you can see, Neymar is not on that prestigious list. I want to keep this on the camera. This list I'm showing you here is a special list. It's an elite list. Ousmane Dembele just entered history representing France, the Republic of Congo, the entire continent of Africa, the Caribbean, well, all over the world. Me, I love watching this kid. I've been watching him since Lille, Dortmund, Barcelona. When they told me Ousmane Dembele won the Golden Ball, I was laughing. I was like, eh, I have to see it to believe it because why? This was a kid that used to play PlayStation at 2 a.m. in the morning, skipping practice. Oh yes, he had a discipline issue. But Luis Enrique, who have coached guys like Messi, who have coached guys like Pedri in the academy, he understood that he needed that push to become an elite player. And the list that he entered, this is a list. Ousmane Dembele is among only the 10 players who have completed football's iconic trilogy. That means the player have won the Ballon d'Or, the Champions League, and the World Cup. So we have on the list from France, Ousmane Dembele, Zinedine Zidane, Leo Messi, Sir Bobby Charlton, Ronaldinho, Kaká, Rivaldo. As you can see, Neymar is not on that list. And then we have from Deutschland, Germany, Gerd Müller, France, Beckenbauer, and then in Italy, Paolo Rossi. Rossi used to be AC Milan's ace back in the day because my father and I used to watch a lot of Italian football. So that he used to play with Paolo Maldini's father, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'd be after that they had the Marco van Basten era with Gullit at AC Milan. So Ousmane Dembele, respect, congratulations, and you are a special player, and you deserve to be awarded with such a prestigious trophy and accolade. So respect to Ousmane Dembele. I take my hats off to you, sir. Respect. Now moving on to the scorelines that we had yesterday. Actually, we're gonna go back to Sunday. Sunday's result: Arsenal versus Manchester City was 1-1. We had. I'm not even gonna make comments on it. We had Inter Milan beat Sassuolo. That scoreline was I predicted Inter Milan would win the game like by 2 goals, but Inter, I don't know, they kind of struggled offensively, but they still pulled that up 2-1. Fiorenza lost to Cesc Fabregas' Como 2-1. That was a great scoreline because I did tell you guys that at +1, +2 that Cesc Fabregas would deliver. We got Cesc Fabregas. We got Cesc Fabregas. We got Cesc Fabregas. We got he delivered. And then we had Atalanta beating Torino. I did call this one right. Roma versus Lazio. I did say +1, and Roma delivered with a victory +1. The surprising scoreline for me was Aston Villa versus Sunderland in the Premier League. Now, based on what I'm hearing from Aston Villa's camp, the man that used to be the board of director for 28 years have been recently fired, and that means Unai Emery's job is dangling like a. But with the situation at Atletico Madrid, if Atletico Madrid draw Rayo Vallecano tomorrow, because me I'm playing Real Oviedo at the Johan Cruyff Stadium for all you coolers. If Simeone get fired this month or next month, and Unai Emery get fired, based on what I'm hearing, this is the football street talking here. I heard that Atletico Madrid may be looking at Unai Emery as a replacement for Don Diego Simeone. Again, it's a rumor. We don't have facts. For those of you who like to follow Fabrizio Romano, go to his page. May I go to his page once or twice a week. Those of you who go on DR Sports, Don Robbie, check that out in London, UK. These are my lads when I was down there in Toronto. So you can check them out to see what's going on. But as for now, Unai is still employed by Aston Villa, and Diego Simeone is still employed by Atletico Madrid. Based on what we are seeing so far, let's hope that they do keep their job. But these amount of draws, and you know how this coaching thing works. And Real Madrid, well, at for Atletico Madrid, what I was saying, they drew Mallorca 1-1. That's their fifth this year. It's not looking good. Barcelona beat Getafe, but this was on Sunday. Let's just go now to what happened on Monday. Napoli beating Pisa 3-1. Marseille on the Ballon d'Or night ceremony beat PSG. And I like the comment that what's his name, Zarbi, the coach that used to coach, the one that used to manage Brighton, now manage Marseille. They asked him. They said, "How do you feel that you beat the club that have the Ballon d'Or player?" He said, "Man, PSG been winning for the last 11 years. I'm disgusted by power. I'm trying to revolutionize Marseille to catch up with PSG." Sir, I love that statement. You're trying to fight power, but I'm a Barcelona. I've been we've been trying to fight Real Madrid for power for the last. Let's just say that it's complicated. I got 28 La Liga trophies. Real Madrid have 34 something odd trophies. Okay, so trying to catch up to Real Madrid is like it's like peeing in the snow at a minus 40 degrees weather. Just try to win your games. Don't focus on PSG. They're miles ahead of you. It's like me versus Real Madrid. I'm Barcelona. Our job is to rebel against them. I cannot overtake Real Madrid except if I'm playing like PlayStation or whatever. I don't even play video game anymore. So I do it with my brain. So good luck with your adventure of chasing PSG. I don't mean to be funny and make jokes. It's just that there are a level of fantasies that people have, and that you may fantasize about many things, but there is reality, and there is that Marvel multiversion. So I think that's where his mind is right now. So if there's another PSG in the Ultiverse, let us know about it so we can catch up to it. Okay? Whatever you puffing, put the pipe down, bro. But yeah, big up to you with your fantasy dream. And yes, let's to skip the results. Oh, by the way, Turkish fans, Galatasaray beat Konya Sport 3-1. That was on Monday. And Mo Icardi scores. I believe Victor Osimhen is injured, so that's why you guys don't see him in the highlights. If you do watch the Turkish league, get well, Victor Osimhen. We hope to see you back on the pitch soon. And yesterday's results, we had La Liga in the midweek. Coppa Italia. Milan beat Lecce 3-0. Udinese beat Palermo 2-1. Cagliari beat Frosinone 4-1. And the result in La Liga, we had Sevilla lost to Villarreal. Congratulations to Nicolas Pepe. Uh, Real Madrid, this is the one I was watching, the one I focused on the most. Real Madrid versus Levante. Folks, if you're a Coolers fan, meaning if you're a Barcelona fan like me, let's focus on the Champions League this year because Real Madrid, that I think they got this. They may win La Liga. The way they're playing is ridiculous. No fear. Confidence is ridiculous. They got a good defensive core. Houston, Garcia, goalkeeper. Well, Thibaut Courtois, we all know about him. Midfield, Ada Goulet has immensely improved on his passing game and his shooting game as well. So they're not really missing Kamavinga. And up front, Mbappe has truly adapted to his number 10 role. So beating Real Madrid this season to the title will be a mountain to climb. But in the Champions League, we can play with them. But again, the Vinicius goal was a repeat of Ronaldinho's goal versus Chelsea. He just nicked it. It's classic stuff. So Vinicius, respect. Yeah, like I always say, I will have respect to Real Madrid always. It's just that it's the power thing. It's the way. For example, yesterday's game, Houston took a red card a week ago, and he was eligible to play in La Liga. The red card he got was from La Liga. He was supposed to be suspended for 4 matches. But Real Madrid, who know how to do their magic and that abracadabra thing. Next thing you know, I saw this guy on the pitch last night against Levante. As a Barcelona fan, we keep an eye on these things, but I keep my mouth shut. It is what it is. Power struggle. Real Madrid. Anyway, and then as for the scoreline that uh, we had a result in the EFL Cup. Brighton beat Barnsley 6-0, Burnley lost to Cardiff 2-1, Fulham beat Cambridge 1-0, Lincoln lost to Chelsea 2-1, Wigan lost to Wycombe 2-0, Wolverhampton beat Everton 2-0, Wrexham beat Reading 2-0. Whoa, these teams got promoted. And then, of course, for the main event of the EFL Cup was Liverpool with the Twins. By the Twins, I do mean Hugo Chiquita Minekiteke with Alexander Isak, and they both scored in the same night. Isak broke his duck, did the whole celebration thing like and then Ekiteke, who was already on a yellow card, scored the winner for Liverpool. But throughout the celebration, he got caught up in the whole fans cheering for him. Ran down to the Liverpool, the carpets, took his shirt off and showed it to the crowd like Lionel Messi, forgotten that he was on a yellow card. Oh, here comes the kicker. Before he took his shirt off, Jeremy Frimpong, who recently replaced Alexander Arnold, ran up to him and went. He ignored the signal and caught that red like it was the first of the month. But anyway, he will be suspended for the next 3 games. I hope that it does apply in the Premier League so Arsenal can catch a breather. Because I'm having a feeling that the Gerd Muller winner that we have at the Emirates, Mr. Gyökeres, was not purchased to win the big games. He was purchased to beat up on teams like Aston Villa, Wolverhampton, Brighton. Hell, even Chelsea, I'll throw him in the pile. But I don't think Victor Gyökeres is a big game player. Based on my point of view and what I've seen so far. Perhaps he will score in the next games against the big teams. But against United, this man was shooting blank. Like his testicles had no anyway. And the game versus Manchester City, the most Liverpool, he shot blank. And when we try to impregnate Manchester City, he shot blank again. So, young man, look here. They say you're the best striker in Europe. We need to see it in the Premier League with the big dog. You see Erling Haaland, we don't have to. Erling Haaland he scores against Arsenal every time. And I thought he was going to struggle without the assist of Kevin De Bruyne. Within 15 minutes, this young man shut my mouth. I was not watching the game. I was in church. I did not even look at my phone. But somehow, when the preacher was praying and they said, close your eyes, so this is a praying session, the Holy Ghost came and delivered a message to me that Erling Haaland scored. I thought it was bullshit. And I said, you know what? It must have been all this edible I took. But when I got home, I saw the scoreline. Man, the Holy Ghost was not bullshitting, bro. This guy scored within 15 minutes of 5. William Saliba was the suspect. Oh, we saw you, Willie. Mr. I don't want to sign a contract at Arsenal. But anyway, it is what it is, folks. So these were the results for the football game. So I don't have much to do. Well, some review for the NFL. Alabama didn't play college football this weekend, so I was not watching. But there was some magnificent result which I posted on my Twitter page, my Facebook page, and my TikTok. And, as for the NFL, shocking scoreline, blah 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 blah. For week 3, the Washington Commanders beating the Raiders. This is not a shock. This is not shocking to me. Bills beating the Dolphins. Chiefs beating the Giants. We're supposed to. Colts beating the Titans. Well, 41-20. That was a surprising scoreline. Eagles beating the Rams. Comeback of the year so far. Bucks beating the Jets by 2 points. I was surprised by this one because the Jets scores over 20 points in a football game. And I guess there are miracles does exist. And then we had the Vikings beating the Bengals. The Jaguars beating the Texans 17-10. Packers lost to the Cleveland Browns 13-10. Shocking result. And then the Seahawks beat the Saints 44-13. The Chargers beat the Broncos 23-20 to go 3-0. The Arizona Cardinals lost by 1 point to the 49ers. Shocking. And then we had the Bears beating on the Cowboys 31-14. And then the one on Monday night was the Ravens got clawed by the Detroit Lions. I do apologize for calling you guys the Detroit Pussycats, and your beat on one of the best teams in pro football, the Baltimore Ravens, who are losing followers right now because they were supposed to be the AFC's favorite or the second because the Chiefs, but unfortunately the result came to 38-30. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions. So that's pretty much all I have for my report for this weekend. Uh, Hi guys, and I will see you guys on Friday and next week. Have a nice day. Bye bye.